South African national cross-country bike action is proudly brought to you by Pepsi Plastics and Yamaha.
Just continuing with the national cross-country bikes coverage, and we've come along to Rhino Park, between Pretoria and Kempton Park really, and we've come out to catch up with one of the teams who are out practicing, MCA Holeshot Team, run by Kyle Instant. Kyle, got you guys out there practicing, getting ready for the second half of the season, I suppose.
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously we've had a long break now with the lockdown and that, and it's good to get the guys out practicing again. The first 3 to 5 weeks we couldn't get much going, and it obviously affected their fitness, and they were a bit rusty on the bike, so they came out here today to get it back in track, and yeah, it's looking good.
Tell us a bit about your team and your involvement.
So the team is MCA Holeshot. Grant Smith from MCA is the money behind it, and he puts in all the finances and to make racing work. We've got Holeshot, who's the dealership. They look after our bikes, and obviously through Fred from Husqvarna give us a lot of support. And then myself, who puts that all together. I've opened a little company called Enslin Motorsport Group, and yeah, I basically manage the riders. I manage in their personal life, their training, and then obviously put that together with the team management.
I'm Matthew Wilson, 16 years old, and I'm from Benoni.
I'm Davin Cocker. I'm 17 years old. I live in Benoni, but I'm originally from Zimbabwe.
I'm Jason Fenter. I'm 24 years old, and I'm from Dalmas.
So I've been racing for 8 years now. I race high school for the national cross country, and I race for MCA Holeshot Husqvarna.
I started my motocross racing at a very young age, and I've basically raced it my whole life until the end of 2017, where I decided to try some off-roads and haven't gone back.
I started racing 2016, 2 years out of high school, and started in farm jams, and then I made a progression to the wild class in GXCCs. And now I'm racing in the OL2 Pro category. The team I'm racing for this year is MCA Holeshot Husqvarna, and a very professional team this year, and I think we've been putting on a good show this year.
So this was it, the venue for the opening round of the 2020 tour, Lesotho and the Maluti Mountains, hopefully the lowlands.
Lesotho was very nice, actually. I enjoyed the track. It was slow, technical, but in the end it was very enjoyable, and I had fun.
So I came second in Lesotho for the National Cross Country Series, and then unfortunately with coronavirus, racing came to a halt.
Matty Wilson was doing a good job in the number 2 spot, and he had his good buddy, teammate, but now moved up to the OR3s, Dav Cocker on his wheel. For Jay Fenter, it was a little bit too tech for one of the flatland pinners, and he was going to battle to stay inside of a top 5.
During lockdown, it's been very difficult to get on the bike and ride, being in the food industry. So I've just been putting in some fitness, and today's the first day I'm out on the bike, and it feels good to be back again.
The training has been quite good for me. Margie Smith, my personal trainer, she's been training us in the gym quite a lot during lockdown, giving us personal programs over the phone, and then on the weekends we try and ride as much as we can.
It's been quite tough during this lockdown, but just body fitness and as much riding as I can, and that's how I've kept it up.
Looking forward to the rest of the year. I've got some really tough competition in my category, and I'd really just like to perform my best and do as well as I possibly can and try and get as close to the front as I possibly can.
For the rest of the races, I'm going to try and just get as high as I can, and all I want to do is finish the year.
I'm hoping to be competitive in the high school class, and I'm pretty sure my ski 1 to 5 will get me to the top.
I'd just like to thank
MCA
Holeshot
Team
Team
for getting me to the races, making me prepared and everything. And obviously to my parents, they do all for me.
My friends, family, my girlfriend, everyone that's been behind me this past year.
and my parents for making everything happen, and everyone who makes the races happen. Thank you.
It's been a successful day. It's been good to see the guys out on the track again. They still seem to be holding up some good pace, so we'll work from here and build towards the first race when we're back. I also just want to say a big thanks to Ian Pepper for everything he's doing for motorsport. I think he's doing a great job and set up this commission, and I think it's very positive, and going forward our national events are going to be a great success.
All the South African national cross-country bike action is proudly brought to you by Pepsi Plastics and Yamaha.